Hello, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 with Carmen Shepard. Well, Shepard was out in the Terminus system hunting down Geth when an unknown ship came up, blasted the Normandy, and like a fool, Shepard didn't jump in the frickin' pod with Joker. Instead, she got blown out into space and frickin' died, of all things. And now she's woken up. And didn't know where she is. And there's some woman who Shepard, as you're going to find out, telepathically knows is named Miranda. Because I watched really closely. She never says who she is. I don't know how Shepard figures out who that person is. But anyway, she's been screaming at us, the place is under attack and we need to get out of here. And we're going to do that. But first, we got to level up. Alright. Well, as I said in the first episode, the thing you find out about a Sentinel on Insanity and Hardcore as well, I imagine, is that the only power you're really going to ever use is your tech armor, because it's constantly blowing up. So you want to work on the tech armor to get it to at least rank 3. And the reason you want it to get it to rank 3 here, and it has nothing to do with all this stuff here, rather there's I guess a hidden attribute of rank 3. When you engage your tech armor after it blows up and you turn it back on, when you turn it back on, it resets all your cooldowns on your squad mates. So let's say you just had them cast a 12-second cooldown power, like, I don't know, Overload. Or in Tally's case, a 30-second cooldown power, like Drone. Oh, they so crippled Tally in this title. I can't believe how weak they made Tally. It's terrible. But if your armor then blows up after you have them cast that power and you reset your tech armor, they'll be ready to go right away again. So you can have them cast, have your tech armor blow up, and then reset it, and then they'll be ready to cast all over again. So this will give you more casts from your squad mate by getting up to rank 3. So that is an absolute priority. But of course, if you're coming in at level 3 rather than level 5 where I'm at, I don't think you're going to be able to get up here. I think I've got 4 extra points to play with here than a level 3 character. So a level 3 character I think would have 4 points. So you could go there 2 points there, and then you'd have 2 points left. And I would really recommend saving. Well, you could probably put 1 point over here in Defender to speed up your cooldowns a little bit. You notice it'll speed up your cooldowns by 5%. But that other point you probably want to save and put it in here once you get off Lazarus Station, because once you get off Lazarus Station here, you get another 2 points, and so you'll have 3 points that you can put it into here. Now as for Shepard here, I was debating whether to go all the way up here, and where I'm aiming for is assault armor. You see, assault armor greatly increases the effect of the energy pulse when the armor gets destroyed, increasing its damage force and radius. That's nice, but what's really important about assault armor is it restores 50% of your shields. And so my shields right now are 250. So after the tech armor blows up, I'll have 125 worth of shields, rather than with power armor or over here I won't have any shields once the tech armor blows up. So the assault armor will give me 50% of my shields, which is just very nice. The power armor greatly increases the armor's strength. That's nice, but it's going to blow up anyway, so who cares? And it provides a damage bonus to all powers while the armor is active. Well, that's nice too, except the only power you're ever going to frickin' use is tech armor. So, but anyways, I think it's highly recommended to go as the assault armor route. Down at casual or veteran difficulty, I could see, in fact I have, when I played at those difficulty levels, went with power armor. That was cool, but you know, you get up to Insanity where your shields are just gonna get blown away instantly no matter what you do. The assault armor is the way to go. So I've been debating, do we want to save some points here to get up to assault armor right after Lazarus Station, and that would be sincerely nice. So I look at the recharge time on this sucker, 12 seconds. That's the other reason to think about maybe going down here. So right now I could take it up to rank 2 of Defender, my class power, and that would reduce my recharge time by 10%, or 1.2 seconds, which, now that I think about it, it's like 1.2 seconds, that's really not a lot. I mean, I still want to focus in on my class power. Look, we get to 15% here, and over here I'm not quite sure if it goes 20% or 25%. But either way, it's reducing your cooldown times, which for a slow-ass power like tech armor with its 12-second recharge time, you definitely want whatever you can get your hands on to reduce your recharge times. So now that I've said it out loud, 1.2 seconds, it's like, yeah, that's not a lot. I think I could save those points. Well, actually, I think I can put a point in here. We'll put a point in here. But when we get the extra 2 points after finishing Lazarus, I'm going to use those 4 points and put them here into assault armor. Now, as far as your other powers are concerned, I say you're not really going to have much of an opportunity to use these things. And as far as combos are concerned, here you got warp. You think, oh, well, I could combo with somebody. The problem is, if you tell one of your teammates to pull, and then you throw a warp at them as they're flying through the air, they're going to be pulled away from whatever group they were in. And so your explosion is going to be like, wonderful, I just blew up one guy. It's not. If you had a teammate that could do a singularity, then that warp would be more valuable, but it's not. Instead, the preferred combo would be throw. And the nice thing about throw is you can see it's 3 seconds. Cooldown versus warp is a 6-second cooldown. So half as long. So, you know, you could throw and then your tech armor blows up, and so the next, as soon as your throw cools down, you're back to hitting tech armor again. But at least it didn't take that long, right? I mean, and eventually we'll have enough points to go all the way up here and all the way up here on my class power and get to either Raid or Guardian. I don't know which yet, but and then I could start spending points on other stuff. But these two, my class power and tech armor, are the two that I really want to concentrate on. And then there's other things you could do. Like if you're fighting Geth, I can see maxing out an energy drain when fighting them, because that could really increase your shield strength tremendously. And I could see perhaps maxing out throw and warp. I could see doing some other stuff, but really my priority is going to be for now just focus on tech armor, and then we'll do the class power, and then we'll look at other things. Alright, let's save here. And turn on this ammo. And everything looks good.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Wait for a clean shot.
Careful. Critical system damage.
Nice work, Shepard.
Hey, don't just stand out there. Take cover behind that corner there.
Waste time. I can't
No,
keep the mechs
go
distracted for long.
go stand behind that corner. God, you guys are idiots. Take cover, man.
More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security officer's body.
Miranda, you're actually kind of annoying. Like, Shepard doesn't know anything.
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Yeah, they won't show up until you do this. Yeah, they'll show up.
We've been spotted.
Requesting assistance have engaged. Excuse me, rerouting power. Rerouting power.
Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
And she's still... I don't know if she's even said her name yet. Excuse me. A thermal clip. I'll take that.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Oh, I should point out. Oops, go back. You notice I've got 350,000 credits plus that 975 I just picked up. I think 100,000 is for importing a rich character and 200,000 for completing the game once. And then 50,000 for coming in at level 5. I think if you came in at level 3, you get 30,000. And I don't know. And then I've got 60,000 in all the minerals. You start out with 50,000 having played the game once, then you get 5,000 for doing an import, and then 5,000 for bringing in a level 60 character, level 5 character in Mass Effect 2. Anyway.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
She didn't say her name there. Wilson didn't say her name. Still don't know her name. What are our shields right now? 437. Not much. Run! Run! Run, you fool! Run, you fool! No, huh? Yes?
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Hostile! Have a nice trip.
Allied force
Shepard,
casualty.
what the hell? Tag!
Backup systems. System failing. System failing. Critical system damage. Requesting assistance.
See that? There goes the shields, man.
Excusing offline.
Get! What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal. I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I like, look, pal. Yeah, she doesn't look too bad. She looks alright.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
That's a... I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, Jacob. Your stuff isn't all that good. I mean,
Sentinel suppressed.
it's okay, but it's not what I would call good.
Impact event.
Falling back.
Impact event.
On it. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
She really wants to know about Liara.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
I should have a question about, look, this woman's been screaming at me the whole time. Who is that? Rather than, when I woke up, a woman named Miranda was yelling at me. I mean, how do you know that was Miranda?
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here. Since this is already 22 minutes. And we'll be back in the next episode. And we'll get off this station. Until then, take it easy.